Blessings and welcome. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy. This is your September 2020 tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Virgo. And yes, I'm a Virgo rising myself, so always a pleasure to connect to my fellow Virgos out there. So much love to all of you who support my channel each and every month by subscribing and sharing and sending me all those positive vibes. I'm truly grateful for your support. And if you ever want a personal reading from me, please check out all my links below. So I've already pulled a few cards in the first position for us Virgos, and they're awesome. We're starting off with some type of generosity, a gift, a connection to maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, an earth energy like us. So there may be a partnership, a love connection, some type of special offer, a gift, some type of generosity from this King of Pentacles. We also have the card of the horse, the animal spirit. You may want to look into the horse's spirit meaning, but this is about, for the horse, some type of freedom for us. We are recovering from something from the past here. We're getting through obstacles and challenges. The key to our success, the key to be free now, to go on our journey, is to now release what no longer serves us. We are definitely doing some type of healing this month. We have Mars in our 8th house of death, transformation, healing. It looks like we are recovering and really focusing on new power. And it's because of our perseverance and power that the force can give us that we can really listen to our intuition and be free to move forward on our journey. So I really feel with us Virgos this month, happy birthday. This is our new year, our solar return. So it does look like we are healing things from the past. There may be something coming back to us, recovering something from the past. There may be a legacy, maybe an inheritance for some of us, maybe an offer from being able to release and heal from maybe some painful situations. But it has the horse is all about stamina and perseverance. They're very powerful. And so this is what we have this month, this power, this stamina, this perseverance to break free, to recover, to heal, and move on our journey. So let us, oh yes, in the first house, I have to say, we are going to have a new moon there on 17 September, Virgos. So that's why I do feel by the middle of the month, we may have some generous offer coming to us. There may be a strong connection to maybe love because we have some powerful energy happening on the other side of the 7th house of our relationships and partnerships. So there seems to be maybe a connection, maybe coming into fruition, a new beginning with love, a partnership, a strong connection maybe to another earth energy, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But let's check it out here. Let's go to the 2nd house, and that is the connection to our finances and resources. So we do have Mercury in our financial house. So there may be some positive communication coming from this King of Pentacles, right? Because the 2nd house is all about prosperity, generosity. So let's see. So isolation, 5 of Pentacles. So it looks like we have maybe been without for some of us Virgos, and it is about us recovering, right? The 5 of Pentacles is being without, not having a job, not having enough resources financially to feel stable. So maybe there has been some isolation, and this is why I feel there's some type of recovery now. We can move forward and not feel so isolated in our self-worth, right? We're going to understand how we can be confident enough to get out of this rut here. And I feel like there's something of a gift and offer, a partnership that's coming to help us not feel so isolated in our 2nd house of finances. So let's pull another card here for us Virgos in the 2nd house here of finances. The Tower card. So this could be this connection to receiving assistance. You know, I see like the government. So some of us Virgos maybe been receiving assistance from the government, especially through what we have been going through. And this is why maybe you are recovering, getting back on our feet, right? And there's others who are helping. So yeah, there is this recovery, this healing, being able to finally move forward on our journey, feeling free again to really be more creative, really tap into our insight, our visions. So, yes, that's good to see there. So, let's see. Let's go to the third house here. And the third house is connection to communication. So, let's see how our communication is feeling this month here in the third house of communication. What is that card for us Virgos? Test, Five of Wands. So we have two fives here, okay? And fives to me are always challenges. So there is some type of challenge, some type of test in regards to communication. Maybe that you need to be very careful in the way that you communicate here, because there is some type of test, some type of challenge. So I'd be very careful in what you say and what you send out, because it does look like there may be some arguments, some challenges that you may face in regards to how you speak. So that will be something of a challenge. And of course, we have Mars in our eighth house that's trying to maybe break us free from something of a challenge. And the Five of Wands is challenging us to deal with it. Okay, so there is some type of test and challenge we'll have to deal in communication. But the number three, journey. Remember when I said obstacles, journey? This is exactly what's going on, Virgo. We're getting through the challenges and obstacles. We're using the horse energy for power and stamina to be free again, right? To go forward on our journey. So there is some type of test, a challenge. Are you ready to be free? Some of us Virgos need to really look at this. What has been holding us back? We've got a lot still happening in our fifth house of love, romance, children, creativity. So there may have been some blockage in that area. But this is what our test is. Are we going to move forward? Are we going to put things into action? Even though there has been challenges, tests, being without. This is the month to break free and move forward and use the power of the horse energy. So, yes, let's challenge ourselves to move forward on our journey. Let's heal. Let's recover. Let's find what has been lost. Let us leave some type of legacy. Let us connect to our angels and guides, those that are here to karmically help us grow, right? So let's go to the fourth house. And this is the connection to our family, our home life, security. What is that card, Virgo? Love this. Justice, angel of integrity. So this is trying to find balance in the home life, trying to figure out if things are fair. Some of you with this energy of the justices, maybe looking at whether or not there is peace. Is there harmony in the house? What do I need to do for balance? So some of you may be asking those questions, and maybe that's why there's a challenge a challenge happening in the way that you communicate, and the way that you connect to maybe a foundation, a family life there. So, but it also could mean that you may be getting a fair deal if you're selling your home, and you may want to put it out in the market. So I'm going to think about that situation there. So yeah, that is about finding a fair deal. Knowing maybe this is time to move on, to move forward on a new journey, to be free from the home life. So yeah, some of us feel like it's time to be free. It's time to break away, start a new journey, go on a literal journey. So yes, I'm loving those connections because it makes sense to me. So let's see. Let me pull another card. And there's some secrets going on. Okay. So documents, this also could be documents, contracts. So I feel like Virgos, if we want to sell our home, it looks like, we'll get a contract. We want to buy a home. Generosity. It looks like someone may want to buy our home. We may get a fair deal if we want to sell our home. Sell our home or buy. But there seems to be some type of secret. Also, in regards to maybe a home life and whether or not, this may be the challenge and test, whether or not I feel secure in my home life, my family life, my connection to love. Is there balance? Am I holding something of a secret within me that I need to look at? And that's why we'll look at the seventh house if there is something going on. But fifth house, we've got a lot going on. We've got Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto still in their retrograde. But Jupiter, thank goodness, is finally going to go forward in the middle of the month, releasing us from some of these blockages that I've been feeling it for sure. in the fifth house of love, romance, children, creativity. So Jupiter is blessing us now. We've been taking time to recover, right? Looking at things that have been lost that maybe we can bring about. And that's why I feel like there's a gift. Maybe we've been working on something creatively. Maybe we've been wanting to connect to love. And it's through our own healing and recovery and our stamina and our power, our intuition, insight that it looks like Jupiter is going to bless us somehow. So let's pull that first card in the fifth house here. Let's see. I'm excited to see what that card is. Oh, that one to fly out. You got two cards. Wow, and they're both awesome cards. So the first card is the Angel of Peace, Temperance. So this is what I said about us having to wait. We have Saturn and Pluto. Again, Saturn is all about making sure that we are realistic about love, being mature for our children, to make sure that they understand what they need to do, and also on our creative flow. So Temperance card is saying there's a time of peace. Our angels have been watching over us. And now it's time for movement and change. And that's why we have the Queen of Cups. And it says sensitivity. That is using our artistic expression, being more creative, being more loving. So this is about opening up to love. There may be a strong connection to a water sign, also Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces here for love. But it is about you, us Virgos. Listening to our insight, our intuition is about us expressing ourselves artistically, emotionally, and yes, there seems to be something coming up. It's interesting because they both have cups in their hand, so it looks like there's something being offered. Like I feel from this King of Pentacles an offer, but this may be in love with the water energy. So yes, it looks like our cups will be filled this month with love, with intuition and insight, with feeling more secure in our connections to that energy. So yes, our angels are showing us the way. There is balance, integrity that we have through the justice. So balance, integrity, justice, love in these cards. So let's pull some love romance cards with this connection to the fifth house here. So waiting a long time, waiting. Our angels saying yes. It's been a long time. I understand that. But yes, we've had to get through some type of recovery, codependency. So that's why I feel we are recovering. We are healing our hearts. We're getting over situations that have been challenging in the fifth house of love. So let's see here. What other cards do we have? Virgo, here's another one. Oh my gosh, new love. That is so awesome to see, because with Jupiter going direct, we can be blessed with new love. We can be blessed with really finding someone that we have passion for, and that one of, and a reconciliation from the past. Interesting. So how's what I was feeling? A connection, maybe there is someone coming from the past. This may be a past life connection, but there's a reconciliation with someone this month with Jupiter moving forward. It's like finally our angels are bringing us together. That's what I feel for some of us Virgos. We are being reconciled with our soulmate, with someone from a past lifetime, someone that we just meet at the blue, unexpected, and we just feel synergetically connected. That's the reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So interesting. I'm interested to see what that's all about. So let's see. Let's pull a couple more cards. Virgo in our house of love and romance there. So separation. So some of you Virgos may decide to separate, and that's why I feel there is some type of secret. Maybe this is why there's something of a challenge in our emotions, challenging ourselves to really actively do something about a situation that may not be fair. So some of us Virgos may be looking at separating from an energy, maybe so that we can be reconciled with some type of love energy from the past. But I feel it's for us Virgos, to flirt. That's the fifth house. So have fun this month, flirt and connect, because it looks like new love may be flowing your way. So, and that's what Jupiter is doing and blessing us finally with some type of energy for love. It may have been really a strong energy of feeling stuck, in that connection. But now we've got Jupiter helping us move that energy along. So let's go to the sixth house, and that is our connection to our day to day life, Virgo. So let's see how our day to day life is looking this month. There, sixth house is connected to us, Virgos. It's all about health, it's all about the sacrifices we have to make in our day to day life to make it stable. Let's see here. What else do we have? So the Five of Swords. Well, we've got something to look at for some of us Virgos. We've got some challenges, a loss. That's why I feel there may be a separation. There may be. This is the challenge for some of you Virgos out there, that you really may decide to walk away from. And the Seven of Swords here is Five of Swords here. As you can see, it is dealing with some type of challenge in regards to communication, a painful situation that's calling for some type of separation, some type of freedom to move forward on a journey, recovering, feeling healthier, happier. Yeah, so yes, Virgo, we need to pay attention to those tests and challenges this month. We will be challenged in regards to situations and in regards to love, creativity. But it's giving a new environment for some of us Virgos if we do. So even though there may be a loss, a change, and this may be a connection to maybe a situation in regards to a family member too. I see that, having someone recovering, that there is some type of loss in a situation like that. And you feeling challenged, maybe that's why you have to go on a journey, having to leave unexpected because of a family member who's recovering, who's not feeling good. But yes, let us move on and check out the seventh house, because that's where we're having that beautiful full moon in Pisces on 1 September, right out the gate, September 1st, we get a full moon in our seventh house of relationships. So maybe something's coming into fruition in regards to love, in regards to our insight, in connection to our partnership. So let's pull a card here. What was I going to pull here first? Let me pull one of these cards first. So let's see, what's the message here? Well, yeah, the Angel of Power. The High Priestess is saying, listen to your intuition, your insight, knowledge of secrets. I feel like it's something that you Virgos, if you're going through a situation like this, if you are feeling some type of challenge, a test to your relationship, your committed partnerships, the High Priestess is encouraging you to go deep into meditation, to receive guidance, to listen to your feelings, your insights. We've got very strong energy right now for all of us Virgos to really connect deeper to our insight. We really feel, we may feel like we need this change, and it's going to be hard for some of us to really get through this eighth house energy of transformation. But Mars being in there is going to help us Virgos to really get through obstacles and challenges if we need to break free from a situation in a relationship. That's what the 1st of September is doing, bringing you into your full power and listening to the knowledge that you are receiving from that connection. So yes, Angel of Power, you have the power, just like the horse, power to make things happen if you need to. So let's pull another card here in your relationship zone, especially for us females here. Let me pull another card here. But it could be in connection to a female energy, maybe a strong connection to someone like the High Priestess, a strong connection to maybe someone who's very intuitive, someone who delves into her own spirituality. But yeah, making a choice about that. And wow, 222. These are a two. So it's really about a couple. It's about a situation, about partnerships, and a choice. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to go through this doorway? Do I want to stay downstairs? I have choices. What should I do? So yes, follow your instincts. Listen to the knowledge. I do feel you're going to think about some type of choice, some type of situation where you may need to make changes. So let's see, let's go to the 8th house. And that's where we have Mars really firing us up. It's in Aries. It's a fire Mars. What's good is Mars feels good in the eighth house. It's ruled. Scorpio is ruled by Mars. It's the eighth house of energy of death, transformation, and change. Mars will be in retrograde starting in the middle of the month. So there's something that we're coming into. We're going to have to listen to our instincts or insight, because it does look like, we are recovering something from the past. There may be a connection from someone from the past. There's a lot that we're going to feel maybe in the next couple of months in regards to this big change that we have to deal with. So, but Mars is going to put things to action. If you need to do something, you have the power. So let's pull some cards with that connection to having that energy in our eighth house here. So let's pull a self-care card first. What is that card, Spirit? Okay, there we go. Wait, honor your resistance. Sometimes no action is the best action of all. So maybe there maybe is some power right now, aggression, authority, really wanting to do something, but maybe with Mars still being in retrograde, you may just need to wait to feel it out, to get things into motion, but maybe not push through all the way until Mars goes direct in November. So there's something about waiting in the eighth house of transformation and change. Waiting on something, you could be waiting on something too with the eighth house. And with Mars being in retrograde, it looks like just hold on. It may be receiving resources from others that you're waiting on. Again, with the Five of Pentacles, isolation, the Tower, it could be that you've been waiting for some type of financial assistance from the government, from others. That you may have to wait. But this may be this connection of wanting to separate, wanting to make a change, but knowing that maybe you need to wait. Feel the energy out. Start to understand what your plan can look like. But it may not be the best time to really actively pursue that until maybe November. So let's see. What else did I want to pull? Let's pull a surrender card. What do you need to surrender to if you want things to move forward, putting action? This one, surrender your attachment to results. Yeah, perfect. So what does it say? The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So that's why it may be important to wait. So let's see. One more card there and we're going to move on. Virgo. One more card for the eighth house of transformation. The Queen of Wands, creativity. So this is about us blossoming, really feeling confident in ourselves, being able to express ourselves creatively, passionately. The eighth house is all about sexuality and sensitivity and bringing out those qualities. So yeah, I feel a lot of us Virgos are really wanting to feel like this connection to the Queen of Wands. There may be a strong connection to a fire energy, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But it is about us putting our own fire, our own power into change. And knowing that even though we may need to wait for the results, we surely can understand what we need to do to have more creativity, to have more passion and desire here. So yes, liking those cards, let's go to the ninth house, and that's the connection to wisdom and insight, our higher power connection, right? So let's see what our higher power is saying. We do have Uranus in there, giving us a lot of insight to that connection. Let's see here. Let us pull a card. Oh, I love this Ten of Pentacles support. So again, I feel like there's some type of legacy, some type of maybe inheritance coming, wisdom, look out for that. But it looks like there is a connection to someone who's generous, maybe giving us something of an, maybe an inheritance, giving us a loan, giving us something back, a gift. That's what I feel like. There's something from our ancestral past, something coming back to us from our family to support us. So it is some type of legacy. It is something that we are maybe going to be able to really start to produce. Maybe this is a connection to a partnership with the family, growing a business together. But I do like those cards here. So let's pull another card in the ninth house of wisdom. And I was going to pull a wisdom card for that. So Virgo, what is the message? What is that card there? So let's see. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there seems to be definitely those out there who can really help with finding justice, finding balance, having those who can help us. So let's pull another card in the ninth house here. Wisdom and insight from our angels. The Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. Interesting. So there is maybe some connection to waiting, right? The Ice Queen. So what is going on with this Ice Queen here? So let's see. There we go. The Ice Queen has come to block your movement for your highest good. Let your ideas be preserved until later. You can thaw them out and use them at another time when they will better serve you. The realm of the Ice Queen is the place of non-action. And now is a perfect time to take a look at how far you've come and to ask yourself for a reclarification of your highest goals. Not all your plans can be accomplished at this moment. In fact, putting them on ice allows for the perfect timing later on. Don't be too hasty in trying to reach your goal. An even better one will present itself if you surrender and spend the winter with the Ice Queen. Perhaps, too, you're trying to do too many things at once. This is a good occasion to choose only one thing to focus on and let the Ice Queen put the others in the deep freeze until a more appropriate time. She'll let you know when it's time to let them thaw. So, yeah, this may be a time where you want to push through, make things happen, but it's better to maybe wait, get all your ducks in a row while Mars is in retrograde. And when it moves forward in November, it does look like that is where the action, like you could just go and make it happen. But right now it looks like you need to be doing a lot of behind the scenes, keeping things on the download type of energy. So yes, let's go to the 10th house, and that is the connection to our career house, right? Our destiny house. So let's see if anything's happening in our career and destiny house here for us Virgos. So what's that card? Oh, the moon, angel of dreams. So let us listen to our intuition and insight. That is, we have the connection to the high priestess. Wow, our intuition, our feelings, our emotions are strong this month. It definitely feels like for us Virgos, we are going to receive a lot of insight from our angels and guides to really push through on our ideas. We've got a lot going on in regards to things that we can really bring out into fruition. But right now, it's like, let's work on those ideas. And let's focus on those that really you really want right now, because some of those things may be put on hold. So whatever you are contemplating waiting, it sounds like it's important to listen to your intuition. Maybe wait until Mars goes direct to get a better picture. But it does look like once you do the work and you put things into action that need to happen before the time of Mars moving forward, it looks like things, you'll be able to fulfill your dreams, right? So let's pull another card. In finding your pathway forward, definitely. So another card in your career, something coming into fruition with this new moon and full moon energy. And, you know, that is, like I said, we've got our own new moon happening for us in the middle of the month. So maybe there is something happening with us in regards to our career this month here. So let's see. I feel there's others, partnerships, connections, power. Yeah, there's powerful people other powerful people around us Virgos that are going to be generous, that are going to help us. That's why I feel we have a lot of court cards here to know that you may be planning with others to start a deal, a contract, a business, uh, negotiation, but it does look good. So let's go to the 11th house, and this is the connection to our hopes, wishes, and dreams, connections to meeting the right people, maybe finding love through friendship, through an organization. So let's see here. What is that card, Virgo? The Page of Swords, gossip. So be careful of gossip around. That's why there may be, with friends, be careful what you say to friends, especially if you want things to be secret. I feel like even if you are planning on starting a business venture with someone, or doing things differently, I feel like it's important to just keep things on the down low, and wait until the right time to say something. But be very careful of communicating and saying something to someone that you may not want to say at that time. So that's your challenge, your test. To wait, I'm feeling the next 3 months is really going to be a time where our Virgos can plan. It's like let's plan, the next 3 months, what we want to do, and let's put it into action by the end of the year here. That's what I feel. Let's plan and connect to our higher power. Let's keep our knowledge to ourselves. It looks like we are going to see our visions through here. So let's see one more card in this 11th house, Virgo. What do we have here? Yeah, this is about a new environment, planting a seed and allowing it to grow, a new journey to discover here, having faith and belief. So yeah, it does look like there is definitely happiness and something growing, something new growing for this happiness. But I do feel be careful of wanting this journey, but being careful about what you say to others, because I do feel for some it may be difficult for this change, and that's why I feel it's definitely a time to wait and surrender to the outcome. You just got to know intuitively, psychically, connection to your higher power that you're doing the right thing. So let's pull a card in the 12th house. That's where we got Venus in there, inspiring us to really go deep in our feelings. There may be a strong, connection to love with Venus being there, a karmic connection to someone from the past. So yeah, Venus is connecting for some of us Virgos to someone that we are supposed to meet at this time while Venus is in our 12th house. So what is the Keeper of the Light card that we can meditate upon to connect to with having Venus in our 12th house, giving us inspiration, insight into the knowledge that we need? Lady Hinata, no kidding. Our heart is awakening. That is what's happening. Venus is in our 12th house to awaken our heart again. Awaken I was going to put on my glasses, and of course I can't find them. Oh, here they are. It says here, awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. There you go. That's the card of justice. Angel of integrity. Your heart is awakening, and now you understand what you need in regards to love for that balance, for that fair deal. So yes, let us read about this. I am loving this card with Lady Nada. So let me just find the book here. It's probably, oh, no. Well, here it is. I usually have everything right here, so let's see. Lady Nada, what does she have to say? Lady Nada is said to be another incarnation of Mary Magdalene, but even if she is, the energies are slightly different. Lady Nada is a mighty spiritual priestess of love who once existed in the land of Atlantis. She is the light force that helps us awaken our heart to the divine love we deserve, the light keeper whose essence allows the light within our heart to expand, revealing a true, real, naked, and beautiful aspect of our soul. She brings an opportunity to experience divine love, whether through a relationship, adventure, or an experience. The cave of your heart is opening wide for you to experience divine love. You have an opportunity to overcome past pain, heartbreak, and letdowns. That's the recovery card. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself and then allow yourself to be cherished and loved by others. If you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and move into a state of trust. You're reminded that when true love is present, when divine love is present, there are no obstacles to overcome. It will be there, clear, pure, and real for you to experience. Your relationships are being brought into harmony on all levels of your life. Give and receive divine love with yourself and all of those around you. Is that a beautiful way to end your reading for us Virgos? Our heart is awakening. We understand we will be challenged this month. We are going to get through these obstacles and tests through perseverance. They're really tapping into our insight. We are this beautiful goddess energy of knowledge and insight. We have power to make the choices, the changes, but I do feel we need to wait to actively make it happen. I really feel like right now we're just kind of in the behind the scenes energy to make things happen, to work on our ideas, to work on love, to figure out the plan, and then when Mars goes direct by the end of the year, and I think it goes back forward in the middle of November. So let's wait, but let's keep on working on the knowledge, those secrets, and those connections to others that are going to be profound, to be quite helpful in our growth. So much love to you. And until next time, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy.